Okay, friends, I'm starting on my Christmas baking, my cookies and candies and all that good stuff. But today I'm starting on some English toffee. I'm going to show you how to make that. And it makes a wonderful, it's almost like the Christmas crack. And I do got a video for that and you'd love that. But the English toffee, it makes a wonderful addition to a beautiful cookie basket for Christmas. Goodie basket. Anyway, so with that, let's get started. Let me tell you what I've got here. I've got 1.25 sticks of butter. I got a cup of sugar. I've got some vanilla. We're going to use a pinch of salt. And I'm going to use about a cup of nuts. Now, I'm using walnuts. You can use any nuts you want in this. Doesn't matter. Pecans, almonds, whatever you want. And then I got about 1.75 cups of chocolate chips. So, with that being said, let's get started on this. Okay, we're going to turn this burner on medium. And we are going to put our butter and our sugar in here. Okay. We're going to melt that together. I'm going to get my wooden spoon. Okay, we're going to turn it up a little bit. We want to get this nice and hot. Now, if you have a thermometer, you know, you can get it up to about 300 degrees, I think. It's going to, you know, make a nice ball stage is what it is, I believe. But I don't have a thermometer, so I just heat it until it starts to turn that beautiful caramel color. Okay, so let me get this going and get it melted, and then I'll bring it back and we'll get busy with this. It doesn't take long. But you want a nice, you know, a heavy bottom saucepan so that it doesn't burn. Okay? So we'll be right back. Okay, you can see it's getting melted. It's doing nicely. And I'm slopping it all over, of course. But the old saying is a good cook is a messy cook. And I tell you what, if that's the case, I must be a fabulous cook. Because I am messy. Alright, now let me get my whisk. Because it's much nicer if you can whisk this. And that's going to get all nice and bubbly and start getting hot. It's going to start turning that. It takes a little bit. And once it starts turning that beautiful amber color, it's going to be wonderful. And in the meantime, I've got you can use a jelly roll pan or a cookie sheet or anything. I got mine sprayed with the little cooking spray. And I got that ready to put this, to pour this on there. But look now, if you got your thermometer, now is the good time to, you know, put your thermometer in here and let it build up to about 300, 320 degrees. You want it to get really hot. Well, we're getting well on our way to that, so you can tell by the way this is doing, how it's starting to turn a little bit. Just watch carefully. And if you're on the other end of my camera making this with me, you can always pause and get it going and, you know, follow along with me a little bit, but pause it and get steering it. You don't want it to burn. See how that is? It's going to be gorgeous. We can put a little pinch of salt in there right about now. Won't hurt anything. That's it. Just a pinch. Okay? But you want to make sure, see how on the bottom it's not sticking and it's not burning. You don't want it to burn. Okay. And I got so excited to get this started and show you how I make this, I forgot my 2 tablespoons of water. So I just added that. Be careful when you add it because it's so hot. It's just like vanilla. It'll bubble up. So keep mixing it. Look at how beautiful that's turning out. Keep stirring it because you want it to get, I want it that beautiful gold color. Okay. Let me get my pan over here because I'm going to have to get ready to get this done. Now you're going to want to put, that's pretty good right there. I like that color right there. See that? That gorgeous brown color. Alright, I'm going to turn my burner off. And I'm going to add a teaspoon of vanilla to this. And when you do, you'll see it's going to bubble up. It's the alcohol in it. I'm going to mix that up. See that? Oh my gosh, that smells absolutely divine. Okay. Now I'm going to dump my walnuts in there. And I got about a good cup of walnuts because we like this nutty. Mix them all up. Actually, I'm going to use my rubber spatula. Mix them all up in there. See that? Okay. Let me flip this up. Now, we're going to pour it. You can butter your pan, whatever you want to do, but just going to pour it on there. Just let it go. Let it spread pretty much on its own. Oh, maybe you want to spread it around a little bit because it'll cool off pretty fast. Okay. Now this is a half sheet pan. Your pan, if it's this big, it will not cover the entire pan. But you just want this spread around a little bit so it's all pretty much even. Okay. Put your pan in water right away because it'll be hard as the dickens to get it out of there. Now I'm just gonna put these chocolate chips all over this toffee, and we're going to just give it a few minutes and let it melt, and then we'll smear it around on there. Okay. Perfect. Now we're going to give that about five minutes and let that chocolate melt on there, and we'll be back. Also cover it with a little piece of foil. Don't push down on it. Just cover it lightly with a little piece of foil, and that will keep that heat in there to melt that chocolate. Okay, friends, we're going to take this off here, and we're just going to just smear that around. And it'll keep melting too. Isn't that gorgeous? Get it to the edges. Who doesn't love toffee? I'm telling you. Wonderful stuff. Look at that. Beautiful chocolate. I want to get some more over there on the edge. All right. Now, I'm just going to put this aside and let this cool real good, and then when it's all ready to be broke up, I'll bring you back and I'll show you. Okay, friends, this is all cooled off, so what we're going to do is break this up. See how nice that breaks up? Just nice chunks. You don't have to try and cut it, just break it. Try it. My friend's going to give us a taste test. And this will be beautiful. You can give it in your cookie boxes or a little tin. Is it good? It is good. All right, friends. Well, there you have it. That's how easy it is to put together English toffee. And it makes a wonderful addition to your cookie baskets or cookie boxes or in a little tin. Makes a nice gift. So there you have it. You can see all that. Absolutely gorgeous. Give it a try. Thanks for watching.